Hi everybody, it's Arnie here and this is another Alliance for Season 15, but before I continue, click subscribe button below the video, ring the bell to stay notified, and let's go. So for this war I'm bringing Namor, Fury and Quake. Yes, you see Quake, but I'm not gonna use her. I brought her specifically for the synergy with Nick Fury. It will give me 3 evades and this is pretty awesome, especially when you use Namor or any other champions and fight tough opponents. So I'm taking path 3 and then path number 2, and we're going to face a lot of annoying defenders, especially MCOC here and also Mr. Fantastic. We're gonna also have a mini boss action, Invisible Woman on Dismay node. So this is a very stacked war and also against a very strong alliance. The first one here is Mephisto, and honestly this fight is very good for Namor because damn these battery issues, because Namor will negate all aura damage back as an energy damage to Mephisto, so it's just faster and quicker kill, which is I like. So I'm just waiting here. Come on, I have these 3 evades if I'll mess up, so I'm not worried at all. Doing the fight, waiting, and now SP3. Let's go and try to kill this guy. And I'm not sure that will be enough, but I will regenerate all my health, so this will be a really good opportunity to heal my Namor. And here this guy just dashed back and like, oh my god. Luckily the evade is just saved me some items, honestly. It was pretty insane. I think AI just learned that after Namor they not rushing in. I also promised to shout out to Logan God from the Alliance, my buddy. He played very well this war, and so I promised that I will shout out, and here you go. Now we're moving on to next one, and this is going to be Iron Infinity Douche, and I have a lot of fights now, so I'm just boosting up. Again, I don't really remember the number of the war, but yeah, it's a fun war for sure. So when you fight Iron Infinity Douche on this specific node, you need again pay attention to these armor ups. First of all, if you have 4, just don't hit him, he will outblock you. Also, you do a lot of energy damage because of the node itself. It's like 4000 damage, it's pretty insane. And because it's just Thorns node. And what I'm usually doing here, as you can see here, I'm building my SP3 and I will trigger it. At least this is my plan, to trigger it just when he reach his final phase, when he will just gain power when you hit him, when you activate his armor, molecular armor. And now it's time for him to trigger his special at 21%, and I'm like, should I go? So I trigger Imperious Rex because why not? I will go to unblockable SP2s. So let's go for my first one and let's see, can I do enough damage to him? And nope, he will survive 12%. So I dash in, do another special, and this guy just don't wanna die. I did another SP2 and he died. So he could punish me with his SP1, but he didn't. So till now everything goes as I planned. I checked that everything is recorded. And we're moving on to this annoying fight. So this is a really annoying node, and this is MCOC here, and this is the first time I'm facing MCOC with Namor on Limber node. So I have limited parries, and my strategy here is to reach SP3 as quick as possible, even SP2 as quick as possible, then activate my Imperious Rex, go to SP3 and spam some SP2s just to do a nice amount of damage. This is the idea. So I have my evades in case I miss. As you can see here, 1 evade triggered, and the block damage, oh my god, this is pretty insane. So almost the 2 bars of power. I have 9 of my outrages. I need 15 in order to trigger Imperious Rex. So I'm just waiting here. I don't want to give him any power. 13. I'm waiting and waiting. I'm like, okay, trigger a special, thank you very much. 14, 15, and now I'm like, okay, so let's trigger and pay attention to what will happen. I had only half bar of power, and then I learned that MCOC can reduce power gain, and this is what he did. Instead of giving me a full bar of power, he gave me only 50, and my reflexes were just trigger SP with SP3 immediately and a trigger SP2. Oh man, this threw me off. As you see, I took a full SP1 to my face, I took a lot of damage, and those kind of things can really throw you off from the fight. I still didn't realize what happened. I'm like, what? Why I haven't got those 3 bars of power? What is happening here? And here, I seriously tried to dash back, nothing, he just stood and died. Then I read his abilities, and MCOC with his flux something, he can reduce power gain, and this is what he did to my Namor. He just reduced power gain and I died due less of knowledge. So guys, through my death, you know how to fight MCOC with Namor. So other fights, and I had some other fights with MCOC, went pretty smoothly once I realized what really I should do. Really I should build my SP3 usual way without triggering Imperious Rex. So we're moving on to the next fight, and I'm like just moving, I have full energy, and I'm moving to path number 2, and we're going to face Mr. Fantastic and also Aegon and then Invisible Woman. So a lot of nice and interesting fights. Also, this is going to be a first time I'm going to meet Mr. Fantastic here, and it's encourage stun, enforcing stun. I don't remember the exact name of the node, but this is basically the node when there is a timer, and if you won't trigger special just when the timer almost ends, you will be stunned for a very long time. And I brought Nick Fury also as a safeguard here, and also class advantage, and let's just finish my combos with a light attack and see Mr. Fantastic melts. I usually like to bait his SP1, although I know how to evade his SP2 also, but SP1 is like much easier. So the timer is almost over. I'm like, come on, and I did my SP2. Also, when you fight Mr. Fantastic, make sure not to repeat the same action twice. It's really important, same special twice, otherwise it will put a weakness, and when you do the other fights, your special will do almost no damage at all. So again, the timer is almost here, he evaded, I trigger my SP1, and just in time. So this fight is going perfectly. I'm like, okay, this is nice, this is very nice. Fury just melts this guy. I'm just waiting here. Come on, die. One more tick. This is all I needed. But the fight was perfect with Fury, and he's down. And now I'm moving on to next one. And I'm debating. This is like Aegon, and I'm thinking, should I go with Namor? It's I'll oscillate node. But I decided, you know what? Let's go with Fury. Let's apply those insane bleeds. This should be a really good fight, and just pay attention, it's ticking like 1300 per tick. Also, when you fight Aegon, just pay attention on the last shock attack, on the last, you will see just splash in the middle of the screen. After this you can dash in and attack this guy. I also learned that sometimes Aegon will be stingy with his SP2, and this is the reason I'm just like waiting a little bit. Also, when he on the shield mode, he's very defensive, and luckily trigger his SP2, and I'm continue to hit this guy. Boom, a nice stun. I was thinking to do hair, but I'm like, nah, let's just bleed him out. He almost dead here. 25% left. Even if I do mistake and enter a second mode, it's okay because it's a Fury, man. But he was nice. He was like, I will trigger my specials. So thank you very much, Aegon. Thank you very much. There's 30% left. A nice intercept here just for the finish SP2, and game over for Aegon. Boom! This was nice. So I'm moving on to last fight of mine of this alliance war, and this is going to be Invisible Woman here, and this is Dismay node, so that you will degenerate depending on your combo meter. So I'll try not to hit her and let her to hit me, and I'm like, come on baby, hit me. Okay, nice, 26%. and I'm almost at bar of power. This is an ideal place. Come on, come on, come on. I'll let you hit me. Just 16%. I'm thinking, okay, thank you. She hit me, and this is a perfect time to trigger SP1. So now I will never miss. I need another special, and then it's hammer time. So another special. I'm go unblockable. Sorry. And from this point, you just try not to do mistakes. This is what I'm thinking. Because sometimes her specials can catch me, and sometimes she moves so fast. I already had a video about it. The AI just moves so fast. So you really need to be careful here. But from this point, it's a really straightforward fight. As you can see here, Fury doesn't care about her invisibility, doesn't care about anything, because it's a Samuel Fury. This war was pretty awesome war, and our opponents did an amazing job. Well done to them. I hope you enjoyed this war. If you did, click like, share, subscribe, and see you soon in my next video.